Hello. How are you guys doing this fine young morning? How's it, Doth Sean?
How's it?
How's it? You look cold. I'm freezing. It's absolutely freezing this morning.
And it's cold in my house.
In your house?
Yeah, I mean, there's sun outside, but...
Oh, wait. Sean looking exactly the way I love him. How's it, Recon? How are you, good sir? How's it, chat? How's it, Reese? How's it, Whistler? I'm going to add you on Steam now. I haven't even logged into Steam in ages, Whistler. I don't even know how it works. How's Chantal? Good morning. Hi, everyone. Making my mocha quick. I actually have a very nice concoction here this morning. I've got like one of those cappuccino sticks with a little coffee and a little half a shot of hazelnut. Mork is not my friend.
Come back, Chris.
How's it, Whistler?
Hello, Darth. How you doing?
I'm good, yeah? How you doing?
What the fuck?
I mean, I was good.
Why were you
I
good?
have
No.
my friend on
So,
Steam.
Whistler, he's a noob. Like, it's all it's just excuses.
Yeah.
Listen, I haven't even... Before we get into this, Ghost Stomper, thank you so much for the dono, bro. Much appreciated, kind sir. Really appreciate it. Please play me muted in a tab while we entertain Mork.
He's
I
blaming
will,
us.
of
Oh, is he
course.
pushing for
But dude needs some, like, he needs to get needs to get monetization. And it's like it's a bitch, bro.
Talk to what's her name? Is it Kim Kardashian?
Kylie Jenner.
Kylie. Talk to Kylie and yeah, Taylor Swift and stuff. Like, get that.
Yeah, they've got the bot vibe down. You should chat to them.
He'll get
Dude.
like straight from nothing to gold plaque. Boom.
Just millions just rolling into the
Do it.
account.
Just do it.
Oh
Queue up
gosh.
some Ghost Stomper.
Yeah, dude. No,
You have a
I think that's a
playlist
good
for us
thing.
to play Ghost Stomper.
Yeah, that's like you should link a playlist and then people must just put it on the background. It really, honestly, ask Darth Sean. It was, how long did it take us? Like almost 2 years.
Yeah.
Because it was like you have to get 4,000 watched hours, and like right now, only thanks to chat, that's easy to accomplish. But it's like because we're doing a 2-hour show constantly, and then we got the help from like people like Whistler, Ronaldo, everybody else. O's sending people here. It's really cool, and it helps you get there. But to get there, holy shit, it's a ball ache.
Grind, hey.
And it like you only have 365 days. I remember we were at one stage, we got to something like 3,800 watched hours, and then it started dipping down. And it was like I was going, oh my god, what? And it just kept going lower, and then like you had 1 or 2 videos that did really well last year, and then just gone. The 2 dogs and a Mork. Haha. Team Race for life. What?
Whistler,
Hold
hold on
on,
a second.
hold
I just need it. There we go.
I saw
Fuck
his
you
messages.
guys.
Hold on.
Okay, all right.
It's gonna go sort it out. You can hear in the background.
So, like,
Fine, I'll go make a sandwich.
Is this one of the good ones?
I hope so.
Oh, shit.
You have a lighter?
Fire.
You know when they cut like when they cut little tails.
I wouldn't
of
do that.
little
What are you
rabbits?
doing? Don't do
Sorry,
that.
Reese. Say sorry. Whistler, put down the. I will not. I will not say jammer. Die sterkie
That's
gaan
like
val.
that's like a 900 rand fucking.
Better, better do it, Reese. Better apologize.
Say
Reese, go
jammer.
get his gun. Go get his gun. This is grounds for shooting him. No, don't cut the fuck. I don't want to be involved in this domestic.
I'm so involved. I'm so invested.
Not involved. Great, make me cry at work. She's at work. How dare you?
Can't do shit about it.
Why do you think I'm fucking around?
Yo, when the cat's away, the mouse is in charge. Little ginger mouse is gonna see his arsehole when she gets home.
No, I have
Reese,
like
I'm with you.
small little gifts in storage. When she comes home, I just give her that, and it's like, thank you, new gift. Yeah,
Oh, you got another Labubu just in case, just to fuck with
yeah,
her.
a small little Lego set or
What
something,
a-
you know.
What a douchebag. Yeah. That's clever though. That's clever.
That's brilliant.
All right, very much so. How you guys doing?
Good on you, dude. How's your weekend so far?
Chilled. Little bit of work to do between today and tomorrow. I forgot. My dad reminded me. I forgot it's Mother's Day tomorrow.
Oh yes, it's Mother's Day.
So we're going for that to my parents.
What are you gonna
quickly.
go do? What are you guys gonna do?
I'm
for
going to go
Mother's
ride my parents. Yeah.
Day?
Take Ruby on her first road trip.
Oh,
I
cute.
know you heard your name. So yeah, take her on her first road trip, and yeah.
That's awesome.
That's
I
on
was-
the.
I saw this.
plan.
I saw this really sad. Not sad. It was really cute. I saw this dude take his cat to the zoo
Okay.
on TikTok. I was just really cute, and I'm going like, I feel so sad for my cats, but I'm thinking they would lose their fucking little minds if they were out in the wild and saw shit.
My one friend takes her cat for a walk. They used to live in South Africa. They moved to the Netherlands now, but they take their cat for daily walks.
I really want to train them to do that. More Ronaldo, hoe gaan dit met jou? Renal dog. In the house. How are you, good sir?
Listen, even Ronaldo is my friend on Steam.
Dude, I'm doing it now, okay?
Go.
I don't even know how
Is it the profile that I sent you on WhatsApp?
No, you sent it me on Discord. Let me see.
No, but I sent you a picture on WhatsApp of your profile. I kind of like hacked your email, got into some stuff.
Oh,
and then I
did
thought
you?
That's the one.
Sons of bitches. I haven't logged into this in ages, bro. I remember starting this up and just because I never play computer
Password.
games.
Probably still password 123 when that was secure.
Yeah. Darth Sean is a cock.
Yeah, but you. Yeah.
I did what? What did you want to say?
No, I'm just trying to.
You wanted to say
think, like-
something really mean, and then you were like, "Well, I can't say that. That's
No,
that's
it's
too
like
harsh."
you. I mean, with your disability and stuff like that, you would spell Darth Mork is a cock. But in your mind, you read Darth like. I'm just trying to make sure you account for your password correctly.
Fuck my life.
What you get?
Uh,
What you get, bitch?
That's what
wait,
you
hold on.
get.
I want to just.
Oh, the
I'm just
other
thinking.
thing is,
I saw this
I
great
need to
book
unpack my tablet.
this morning, and I
Great
really
book.
thought I really wanted to show it to the chat because I think it's awesome. How do I?
Can you pick a lock? You know how to pick a lock.
I don't. I saw the other day you mentioned you got like a toolkit thing that you've got even a lockpick in, and I was going like, that's pretty cool. I mean, do you know how to do that?
I'm not very good, so I'm like a 1 in 10. You sit and try until you do it. Like sometimes I'll get it in like 30 seconds, and other times take like a minute or two. I need to get used to picking it. But
But
I'm
all
busy
locks aren't the
building-
same.
No, hold on, let me show you. I actually took it to work yesterday. My team.
Yes. Look at that. Look at that kit that he's got there, Dosron. Smash the dork button.
See my little.
Your little.
Bag
What's
hat.
those called? Fuggler.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly.
Is that like a go bag?
No, well, kind of, but I'm building a new go bag.
But go back for like what scenario?
Hacking.
Well, I go like so like all of a sudden I phone you up like let's sort of what do you call it? Let's run through it. How would it work? Like I'm on the phone going, Whistler, I need you quickly. We need to hack somebody, and then you just like you
on the
grab that
phone,
and you
grab
just
that.
grab and you come to my house,
Yeah.
and then what are we doing then?
So this
Melissa,
bag
bye,
contains
donkey.
a bunch of stuff. It will contain specialized router
What is
or
that?
when you're in hotels, whatever it's called. Slave 7 is a specialized router, high speed, security. It will have my old, well, I'm saying old, but this thing that's in my drawer the whole time, but it'll have that for Wi-Fi reconnaissance and stuff. You've seen my flipper. The flipper will go into it. Another specialized little switch that you can mirror network traffic with. And then I've got a new toy coming tomorrow.
What toy are you getting?
Pineapple pager.
What does that do?
You will see it. Portable Wi-Fi hacking device. So, we bought it in the US for work,
Yeah.
but it's coming to its new forever home.
Hypothetically, say there was like something like, something almost like a political incident where it's like, not a zombie. I don't want to go zombie apocalypse. I'm going to go like there's a political incident, like we start like war breaks out. Will you grab that bag and will you be able to hypothetically survive by being able to hack people's accounts in order to gain money that that type of stuff? I mean, hypothetically, would you be able to?
Hypothetically, maybe.
Okay. That's
hacking and getting money from somebody is, you think about hacking banks and stuff like that. That's just stupid. Yeah. If you're going to get money in that way, you'll need to do it some other way. Fake login pages, getting people to give you their credit cards and whatever. But like, it also really depends on the state of the war. I mean, at some point, money means nothing, right?
That's also true. But I mean, would you be able to do the thing where you could like, you've got like some kind of device on you where we could steal a guy's credit card, skim it, and then just.
Yeah.
There we go.
Possible.
Awesome.
I don't want to confirm or deny. I'm just saying it's possible.
No, I was just saying that is possible. You're not saying you can do it, but possibly it could be done.
Report this video at I don't know how far are you in. 11 minutes 34 seconds.
Yes, like demonetized advertising, hacking.
Everything is
hypothetically. Yes, of course.
Hypothetically. Allegedly hypothetical.
But I mean, so if you practice that, I mean, I know there's this one dude that like it always pops up on my feed sometimes I think it's on X or on Instagram. There's this one guy that like lock picks like really difficult locks.
Yeah.
I mean, have you been practicing that type of stuff?
Because
I mean, that's invaluable, especially in a situation. Especially in the situation of like, yeah, go for it, dude.
I can't. I'm not in the normal one. I just logged in the scares. So yeah, that's okay, I'm getting yellow one.
Ooh.
My gadget that's coming, and it's got the.
So what does it do?
On it as well. So this hacks all kinds of Wi-Fi and Bluetooth, and it also has some stuff for like GPS hacking. So you could literally just be walking around, and then it collects all the Wi-Fi information. Remember, I showed you a while ago. This is a Wi-Fi reconnaissance website, right? So what you could do with this. I do not want to do that. So this is now defaulted to the US, right?
Yeah.
So let's do this. Johannesburg. No, it's small and you can't see. So like all of these little dots that's here is Wi-Fi, right? So I'm going to need to log in, else it's going to time out just now. But like, this is a heat map of all the Wi-Fi everywhere. The problem is Wi-Fi is publicly broadcasted. When you go to the mall, your phone searches for all the Wi-Fi you've ever been connected to, or whatever, right?
Yeah, exactly.
So as people has been collecting that, they put it on here. And strictly speaking, I could, if I know what your home Wi-Fi is, type your home Wi-Fi name in here. It'll tell me exactly where in South Africa it saw your home Wi-Fi.
Hectic.
And then I could pinpoint it. I did it in one of my first streams with Ronaldo. I actually pinpointed. Like, we didn't show it on stream because obviously of privacy reasons and stuff like that. But I got his reaction showing him where he stays based on what's publicly collected. So
That's pretty tough.
the Wi-Fi mod does that. So as you're driving around, it's collecting all of those logs, and you can upload these logs on websites like this. And a lot of these type of sites are how do you say?
Oh. What happened to Whistler?
Did you kick him because you were
I
jealous?
didn't kick it. No, both his screen and his thing just like.
You're trying to help out Reese there because he threatened to cut the liberty.
I think she drove home and cut the internet. Sorry, I hacked him.
I wanted to unshare the screen, and I
And you clicked the close button.
Left the close button. Fucking noob.
I've done that before. Or Ronaldo hacked you.
So oh yeah, I can't see the comment. Let me do this. So what a lot of these sites work is it's crowdsourcing information. So it's a give and take thing. So I give information I've collected, and then I gain access to the database to see what other people's collected, right? So it's a give or take thing. It's not quite underground. I mean, it's surface level stuff, but it works and people use it. But as a new user, you can't scroll around for days. But if you've used it for a long time and you've contributed stuff, you kind of like get more.
Then you can use it more.
Credits, almost like free ChatGPT. You eventually run out of credits. Something similar to that. So, yeah. But these are so here's one lock.
Yeah. Oh, that's awesome. It's like a practice lock.
Yeah, here's another one. So it's
dude,
it's the
that's
same
amazing.
Lock, but the two locks are different style locks, and this is like the one you use in like lockers and stuff like that. So,
dude, that's invaluable. In like a situation where there's like cut goes down, I don't know how to lockpick. Like that's the one thing. Like
it's hard to pick a lock that you can't see the inside, whereas these ones is a bit easier. But it's got these little things, and then it's got
holy crap
things.
Bro, that's a proper kit.
Yeah.
You know how much? Listen. You know how much it costs to call out a locksmith these days.
And then I got another one
like 10 years ago
when I was in the US.
What is that?
It's a credit card.
Oh, hectic.
But the size of a cursor, you put it in your wallet.
That's insane.
And then it's got like a couple of different mini picks inside. It's similar to the longer ones that I have. They're just smaller. You put this in your wallet.
Just use bobby pins like in the games, CR.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean,
doesn't always work.
Yeah. Bobby pins sometimes, they're everywhere. In our house, bobby pins have babies. And there's bobby pins everywhere. Like, that's one thing that can't go extinct is a bobby pin. You know that? Like, I don't know. Like, do you have bobby pins lying around in your house, like everywhere in the bathroom?
No.
Back of the couch?
The missus doesn't really use bobby pins.
I don't know. She doesn't. Pins, like, dude, they procreate, they make more, they have babies and things.
How's it, Gio? I also want to say, Elf Rand said, people are so ungrateful. I gave a homeless guy a new phone and 5 rand cash, and he did not even say thank you. He just put his knife in. For fuck's sake. South Africa. Chantal asked, does the lockpick does that lockpick set in the card set off the metal? That's also what I was just thinking. I was thinking, are you able to put that in your wallet, and then are you able? Do they? Have you ever flown with it? And then your wallet it goes through the scan, and they don't pick it up.
I'm trying to think when I flew back. Was it in my bag? Or was it in my luggage? It might have been in my luggage. I haven't tried to fly with it in my wallet, but in my wallet, it's going to go into a bag. They're going to see it in the airport scanner.
Will they? Okay, because
Yeah.
it's plastic, and then you
Yeah,
obviously
it's
will see the
plastic.
little.
I would see that. Good point.
No, but the newest what you just do is
Ryan's-
try and get like like a metal one so that they can't see through the metal. It's just metal. They'll just go. It's my credit card. You know what I mean? I got like a one of those like titanium ones because I'm rich, biatch.
I'm sure we'll be able to do something like that. Like at least just put like one metal side on it.
Exactly.
Yeah,
Yeah,
like
so
the
they
thickness
can't
of 3 credit cards. So if we split
Yeah.
off the one side, we can put like a thing on side.
like a metal thing. Yeah,
Be
that's
possible.
not a bad idea. I must say though, dude, I've been here's the fuck up with Instagram. I've looked at 1 or 2 3D printing thing, and I think I've become like I'm now going, oh my, like you can dude, you can make anything. Like I've seen people do like the most insane kiff stuff. Like you're busy. How's your printing going with the xenomorph?
Stopped. I've been lazy. I need to finish it.
Yes,
So have you seen?
I saw a guy do a
have you
AT-AT,
seen-
which was like like a Star Wars, those things that walk on the thing that walks on the 2 legs. Like I saw a guy do a 30-inch one. Bro, it's like the stuff that you can do is so epic.
Please show
So,
that on
yeah, there we
screen.
go. Poor Ronaldo.
So I'm still. I know I need to do it. Melissa Hartland asked the question: was I inspired by
Yes.
lockpicking because of the games I play? Actually, no. Why lockpicking is interesting when it comes to cybersecurity and penetration testing and stuff, because sometimes you need to get access to like a lock cabinet or. So if you think about it, for the people that works in like corporate environments, right? If you have an unattended visitor in a corporate environment, that's dangerous because you don't know why they're there. So you could then essentially like walk around, go into one of the big boardrooms. Usually the boardrooms have got some kept in the boardroom that's used for things and whatever. And sometimes those kits like locked in like a little cupboard or something, like the Wi-Fi and the whatever for the boardroom.
Yeah,
right? Lock, and then inside there is usually like a network cable or like a spare, like spare equipment and stuff. And you can like hide a little Raspberry Pi or a small little thing in that cupboard, close it down and lock it, and people won't really see it.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
that's like one way of getting access to the network, right? So that's why lockpicking is like one of those skills,
Yeah, it's good
especially
to have
physical
Yeah, 'cause,
penetration
like,
testing and physical security.
We actually at work we had like your network cabinet,
Yeah.
and somehow because it's like it sits right behind the door, and someone opened the door, and we kind of left the key in it because we never really lock it, and then someone opened the door too hard and it bent the key and the key broke off inside the thing. But luckily it was unlocked at the time, so like the thing has just been stuck in there. So I can imagine somebody locking a network cabinet, you going to go look at that and need to fix it, and said key is missing. But also just for like if shit goes down, zombie apocalypse. If I was just thinking about it, imagine you have the situation. What's that movie, Sean, with where everybody has to be quiet? What's the
Quiet
name?
Place.
The Quiet Place. Now imagine that shit. You can't I was seeing what Alfront was saying. Who is it? Alfront, I think, said that you don't need a lockpick. You just break the door down. In a situation like that, you can't. You can't just take a shotgun. Shit can come after you. The zombies can get notified. You need to be able to lockpick. You need your skill set, being able to navigate these situations.
It's
'Cause there's,
also about being COVID, right? Not being alerting people, because
Yeah.
you could potentially be in somebody's network for months and they won't know about it unless there's something wrong in that room or in that network cabinet that you gained access to, and somebody goes and scratches there. I mean, TVs and whatever. So there's one little thing. What we use this for, right? This is a special switch. So, I mean, people would have seen this. You plug like network cables into it and you can hook up multiple machines to each other, right?
Yeah.
But this one's special. What this one does, it allows you to monitor the traffic between 2 devices without the 2 devices knowing about it. Okay, so it's like a tap. It's got a built-in wiretap. So where that's important is if you think about like a meeting room where there's usually a screen, and those screens are usually connected to the network, or there is some network thing on the table, like a meeting room device, one of those conference devices or whatever. So you unplug that device, plug it into this little device, this little switch, and plug it back into that device, and then you can sit and listen to the traffic, right?
No.
Why that's important is
pretty-
sometimes, depending on the equipment they have, there's clear text passwords and credentials. But the other times you care about not so much the IP address, but you care about the MAC address of the device, because a lot of companies like whitelist that device to be on the network. So
yeah.
if you're not whitelisted, you can't get onto the network. And because these things are like static TVs and whatever, I can clone its MAC address, and then I can put that MAC address on my laptop. And then I can go anywhere in the building and plug in, and the building will think that I'm the screen and then give me full network access.
But I mean, that the shit like that is great for espionage. I mean, I know within my industry, right? Every single time, I'm in advertising. Every single time we do like a pitch or we do a job, we get sent NDAs. I mean, like let's say half the time, right? Also, like we can't if it ever finds out. I'm usually it's with new companies we work with for years. We don't sign NDAs anymore, but it's like, bro, they'll stop using us immediately. But every single aspect they have to be very secret about, because it's marketing campaigns for massive companies, right? So you can't that device. Oh my god! Imagine you're a competitor. You can see, like, here's for example, Nando's can see what KFC is doing, or the other way around. You have somebody.
So let me give you another example, right? So, imagine you guys are renting office space in the building, right?
Yeah.
So you're on the 4th floor. Okay, and I know Mork's marketing PTY Limited. I want to see what you guys are up to. So what do is I go and rent something on the 3rd floor or the 5th floor, so above or below you. Or I could even go and sit in the lobby, depending on where you can get access. And all I do is I sit and listen to your Wi-Fi traffic. Somewhere, somebody on your Wi-Fi network is going to connect for the first time. People come to the office, open up their laptop, their phone connects, whatever. There's an interesting thing that happens on Wi-Fi. The moment your phone connects, it's called a handshake. I can capture the handshake. I can come home, or depending on how much time you have, you can sit there, and then I can crack your Wi-Fi password. Then I'm then I get access to your Wi-Fi. Once I get access to your Wi-Fi, I can then start seeing whatever else I can do on the network, or what I can do is I can then create my own Wi-Fi access point, kick off all of you guys from that one. That's what this is.
Jesus.
Kick off all of you guys from that one. And this one, it's got extremely strong antennas. So this will go through like double the amount of walls that normal access points would go through. And then all of your people will just connect to this thing. And then all I do is I sit and listen to all the traffic that people are doing, and I just pick up the interesting stuff.
But I mean, with that type of stuff,
security is not something you ever use in the same sentence.
Yeah, but I mean, with that type of stuff, that's like, I mean, there's a lot of people, like, you'll be able to, like, if you have access to someone's thing, right, you'll be able to, like, put in a thing that can take screenshots of, or a key logger of, so somebody logging into their bank account. So, like, the question from the beginning, yeah, you pretty much can. All you have to do is you get access to this guy goes onto his online banking. You can keylog, you see what his username and password is, and what his security thing is.
You would have needed to compromise his browser by then, but
of course, yeah.
See, Gavin has a question. Can you not just hack CCTV cams, Whistler, together with Wi-Fi? Yes, Gavin, you can. Actually, I wanted to mention that now. So
actually, I just want to mention that because just before you go, because I was watching The Boys the other night, and there's that scene where the Starlight goes to the church people. And he just goes to the box outside and goes, yeah, and he just fiddles with the wires outside. Like, yeah, we got access to the CCTV now. I'm like, bro, it doesn't work like that. It annoys me when they do stupid stuff in the movies. But yeah, sorry.
Yeah. So the thing is, with Wi-Fi cameras, besides the fact that sometimes Wi-Fi cameras have weak security because the people that set them up are so happy that they got it to work, they don't think about, like, let's just change the password or whatever, they just leave that. So 2 things. My one device got stolen, and it's going to be really, really hard replacing that now because of import challenges and stuff like that. But I had a little handheld device. It's probably the size of this thing, with I think 3 or 5 antennas on it, and it was a jammer. So it jammed everything from GSM 2G, 3G, 433 megahertz, and GPS signals, because GPS uses a specific frequency. So what you would do with that is you can put it on inside your car, for example. It'll kick off tracker. They will just think you're in underground parking or something. You no longer have
Yeah,
coverage.
you can't. Yeah, it's just struggling to get internet. Yeah.
But anything else on your car will disconnect. So if you have a GPS, whether it's a old style Garmin GPS being
It
on
won't work.
your window, whatever. Yeah. So I'd love to have that replaced. Mine got stolen. But
I'm just
so
trying to-
that's one thing you can do on
With-
these CCTV
yeah.
cameras. So you switch that thing on, it broadcasts Wi-Fi, it'll kick the camera off the network, right?
Hectic.
Then you sit and listen with something like this or the Wi-Fi pager, and you sit and listen for that camera to reconnect. And the moment that camera
then-
reconnects, it creates a handshake. You can
And
capture
then you
that
can intercept it.
handshake. Then I can crack the password. If I crack the password, I'm getting onto your Wi-Fi network. If I'm on your Wi-Fi network, I already know what the camera is because I've got the camera's MAC address because I captured its reconnection. Then I can try and connect to the camera and then try and figure out, because I mean, again, in my mind, I'm thinking there's a camera there. I know it's there. I'm just
Yeah.
not able to see its model or whatever, unless I guess you have it binoculars or something. Then you figure out what camera system it is, and from there on, you kind of like figure out what to do, right? If it's a full-on CCTV system or if it's wireless cameras, whatever, ring cameras. I mean, there's plenty of exploits for these different things.
Yeah.
You just need to.
Just a quick question. There's
Start the
two
recon.
questions. Sorry, I just wanted to quickly go. So Pat asked, have you thought of building an independent messaging system ever?
No, I've not, but there are out there. There's an interesting one somebody developed. There's two actually. There's the one that uses like a self-created mesh network, which works quite nice. But then there's another one that's created. It's called Session. And our Session is shutting down.
Why?
Okay. The nations have helped, but Session technology has only received enough funding to support critical operations. Okay. So the problem with these type of technologies is they're completely distributed.
Yeah.
So yes, it gives you the security of that it doesn't go through some centralized server somewhere, and you kind of can connect because of like how the mesh works. But it's not widely adopted. So there's quite a few projects out there where people are doing it. There's a guy I'm following that does almost like doomsday preparation, which is quite good. And from there's quite a few spin-off projects. There's, for example, like if you're in a situation where the world's gone to shit, there's no more cell phone coverage, there's no more electricity, no whatever. You kind of like survive yourself. You have you charge your power bank with a mini solar panel, or you have a little gyro or whatever it is to get electricity, right? So there is guys that's done messaging stuff like that, but also just having access, because we're so dependent on the internet and we're dependent on information. Like, again, you're in the middle of complete worldwide blackout. You had to flee the city and you're now sitting in the bush somewhere, right? And you want to eat berries. How would you know which berries you can or can't eat, for example, whatever? So this one guy's got this project called Project Nomad, where it's like I think it's a Raspberry Pi with a hard drive, but it's self-contained. So it spins up like a little self-contained little thing, and then you connect to it, and it's got like a full backup almost of like, not Wikipedia, but like Wikipedia, and all information on the internet that's super important.
That's actually quite interesting. The one thing I was thinking is, like, imagine that shit happens. The internet's down now. You're like, unless you've saved those, those handy tutorials.
Put up my screen.
Oh, I don't know how do you make penicillin, and like the basics of like filtering water. Like you need to boil them, but there's a whole bunch of other stuff that you just.
Is my screen
how do
shared?
you access that? Oh yeah, I've got it at the bottom here. It's like, can I put it up?
Okay. Yeah, put it up. It's called. Let me put the link in chat as well.
You've got two there.
Project Nomad.
Which one? Oh, they're the same. Oh, hey.
So this is Project Nomad. So Wikipedia, AI maps, education tools running on your own hardware, completely free, and internet required. So it's got like a whole bunch of stuff that they've done. They've even got some small LLM models, complete off-grid living, offline maps.
Good Lord.
All things that would be important in a world where we don't have internet anymore. So it's quite interesting. I mean, there's lots of these little projects that does that. What was the thing we spoke about just before that, like offline I forgot now. Offline.
Sorry, there was another question. Melissa asked, what about keyless locking systems? Is that safe? I mean, if to a hacker, not really, right?
Yeah.
mean,
So
it would
when you
work the
say
same-
keyless locking, what do you mean? Who had the question? Melissa. Melissa.
Yeah, Melissa had the question.
So, twofold. If it's keyless, is it like biometric or is it like wireless lock or something like that? So biometric stuff is a lot harder. Wireless lock, I'm not saying it's impossible, but you wouldn't just walk up to it and hack it like how they sometimes make it look like in the movies, unless there is a known vulnerability in it. That's just like there is a vulnerability and it's exposed to it, and I know if I'm going to do this when I walk up to a device of like that it would do it. So highly unlikely that you could just straight up hack it. You would need to. Usually these things don't happen like in the movies where you walk up to it, you remotely hack it, and it just opens. It's kind of like there's a reconnaissance phase that happens first. You have to do some recon, wait for somebody to use it, capture the traffic, see what it does, see if you can replay it, whatever the case might be. So. Yeah.
I'm just checking if there was any other questions. The upper room. I used to work with wireless LANs, super useful for remote areas, very cheap to set up. That's from the upper room. No, dude, I find this. I find this shit
used to
fascinating.
work with wireless networks, super useful for remote areas. Yeah. And the thing is with wireless, right? There's no. That signal gets broadcast, right? It's there whether somebody can listen to it or not. So you can start adding layers of encryption and all kinds of things, which starts making it complicated. But for the most part, everybody's using stock standard Wi-Fi with WPA2, which was secure 15 years ago. Nowadays, it's not. So you kind of like need to go to WPA3 or like certificate-based security or something, but most people don't have that, and most home routers don't support that. You have to have like one of the fancier home routers that supports that type of Wi-Fi.
Okay. What are you showing us here?
Oh, sorry, no. We were talking about the 3D printing.
Yes.
So this is one site that had like just 3D.
Can you so basically just recipes that you can download?
Just download it and print it. Yeah.
Oh,
just,
fuck off.
Think about something. What do you want to do? Let's think. PlayStation.
I can't think of anything.
PlayStation.
No, there's just too many KIF stuff, because it's like I saw guys making attachments for every single thing. Like I can't even.
So here's one, right? So this is a PlayStation controller stand.
Oh, fuck off.
So we download this thing.
Hectic. Look how KIF that looks.
And then you print that, and then
Like, I mean, like, but basically that's like it's fabricating. It's like I'm thinking it's just basically we stepped into the world of Star Trek. You know where they have the food printer where they just push a button and it fabricates food and anything that you want. We're there now, and it's like I've seen guys do like there's one with the guy does like I saw one dude he prints custom parts to soup up his car. And he prints it with some kind of thing that's like it's like it's not titanium, but you know what I mean. It's
carbon
like,
reinforced.
It's and I'm going like, bro, it's next level where we're heading with shit now.
Digital fabrication, right? I mean,
bro, like
it's the
you
same
don't
like
even
10
need to buy
years ago.
shit.
10 years ago, when 3D printing became like a hype, you kind of like looked for problems to solve with 3D printing, very much like with the hype around AI at the moment.
Yeah.
And I'm not saying AI is just hype and not playing an important role.
No, it's balanced. I completely agree.
10 years ago when I got my printer, you kind of like look for things to print, like every problem you want to solve with 3D printing, and that's not wrong.
No,
People are doing that with AI today as well, right? I mean, you're saying like, oh, some random walked past my front door, so we have to do something with AI now. It's like, no, your door's locked. Why do we care, right? You don't need AI to solve all problems.
No, of course.
Printing is kind of like just now become, again, like plumbing, right? I mean, I know there's food printing and all that stuff, but there's also like organ printing and they're printing stuff on the space station, and it's all really good. But I mean, it's additive technology, very little waste, digitally fabricating stuff. It is really cool.
Right, it's awesome. I used to see, every now and again I get one of these, like those guys buy like the I don't know, the Batman statue or something. It's like this great, it's like a real life, like statue, like what do you call it? Like what is that called? Like memorabilia,
Like the
not like
figurine stuff,
memorabilia, like figurines. Dude, now you can just print that shit, right? You don't need to go and spend like a couple of thousand, like a couple of, or probably a couple of $100, like 1,000, 2,000, 4,000, 5,000 rand. You can just print that shit.
Like, yeah, I used to print them and take them to work, and then somebody's kid, like, bring your kid to work day, they would come there, see it, and then take it. But
take it.
I've printed.
That's stealing.
Well, not take it, I give it away. But I mean, like Godzillas or little Groots or whatever, which is very cool. The other nice thing is you can resize it, right? So if somebody makes a model of, like, let's say Godzilla, and the model is 10 centimeters high, and my printer can go 20 centimeters, then I can just resize the model to go 20 centimeters high. And it'll figure out how to make it bigger and just use more filament and then print
and I mean, like, the thing is,
with Ronaldo's
Xenomorph. You
right?
went small and you doubled it up.
Yeah.
And so with the Xenomorph, did you just download that? I mean, it's like you just, I mean, like when I say you download the recipe.
Quickly,
but now the thing,
bring up my screen, and I'll
so
show
with
you.
that, it's now hypothetically, okay, this is where I'm saying, is that not, I mean, wouldn't that be under license, for example, the Xenomorph? I mean, you can't license the shape of the thing.
Yeah, but you remember, you're not selling it, though. I think it's once you start making profit off of it, it's a different story.
100%, yeah. No, you make a good point there.
There is licensing and stuff to it. Let me do this quickly.
What's the first thing you print off, Sean? If you had a 3D printer and anything off the top of your head, anything that you'd want to print, just like for shits and giggles. Right, I'm going to take that down just so that they don't see your. Yeah, no, just anything. If you could, like, you don't even have to make your life easier. Just something. Here's mine. I would love to print like Obi-Wan's, like, lightsaber from Episode 3.
Yeah.
You know what I would do? I would print a PlayStation 5, and then pretend I'm playing it. What I would do is I would print like the case for a PlayStation 5, but I can fit my PlayStation 3 inside of it.
Oh, okay, that's clever.
And then pretend I'm playing PlayStation 5, but like a really graphics game, you know.
So, for example, this is something I did. Like you can see, I posted this on the 19th of March, 2020, right?
Stumpy.
This was when I developed the Stumpy Stumper for Ronaldo.
Stumpy Stumper. I love the name. I fucking love the name. Yeah, it's like it makes like the two holes.
Yeah, for the
Scary Stumpy.
Scary Stumpies, right? So I put up the design. I made the design downloadable. People could see what it's for, whatever. I wrote a little thing here, kind of like, put Ronaldo's. Actually, need to see if this still works. Does it? It does. Takes you to Ronaldo's channel. Like, I put everything up there.
Oh, that's awesome.
So the point I was trying to make is, so on the license, so the Stumpy Stumper is licensed under Creative Commons.
Yeah, it's your design, yeah.
So it's my design. I say people can use the license, but you're not allowed to make money off it, make profit of it.
Yeah, you can't sell it for...
And people just have to adhere to it. I've only had one issue, and I actually removed the model. I had one issue of a model that I made for people that reloads bullets when you sport shoot.
Yeah.
There's this funnel thing that I designed that fits over the canisters that contains the gunpowder. And I designed a little funnel for that, and then I put it up here, and I put the licensing up, and then like a couple of months later, I walked into the gun store here in Joburg, and I saw the stuff sitting on the shelf.
Your design.
And I'm like, where's this from? It's like, these guys are like, oh, dude, this guy must he 3D printed this stuff, whatever. And I'm like, oh, really? Cool. Give me detail. This is
fucking
cool.
me.
I was acting all dumb, right? And then I phoned the guy, and then the guy gave me a hard time, and then I just had my lawyer phone him, and then,
yeah. See, that's the only downside with and that's the downside with it. Obviously, like they're always going to be like, was he Indian though? Oh, okay. Well, no. Thank you.
No, it was a white guy. But I mean, The thing is,
Bas-
just
bastard.
don't be a dick, right? Some of these things are
No.
designed and it is free given away for you to use and not be profit off for a reason. Then you get some idiot that goes and sells it. And the thing is, it probably cost like 5 Rand or 8 Rand to print at the time. He sold it for something like 80 Rand or 100 Rand or whatever, right? For a design that he didn't even make. So it was just like a thing for me. It's like, dude, if you contacted me and asked me or something because my details are on here and I've received tip, dude, this is probably my most popular design. This thing, a stupid
What is
design
that?
for a GoPro mount. This thing
Dude, but
screws
see, that's-
into a tripod.
No,
You
bro,
know, the
bro, you
camera
have
mount
no.
at the bottom, and for your
Do you know
tripod.
what that shit? Do you know what that shit costs? Do you know what like buying? Do you know what camera gear? Anything like this stuff. This like printing a thing. Like what was I looking for? I remember I was trying to find like just little things that you can connect to your light or stuff like that. It is absolutely you can't find it. You either have to get it from either like a pro camera shop, and it costs thousands. You know, what's that one brand called? Something rig, iRig or something like that.
Yeah.
They do like almost like newer, but it's like they do like it's a camera brand called, I think it's iRig. Is it iRig or something like that? Yeah, dude, like the stuff that they have is so fucking expensive. But it's like, is it iRig? No. Sorry, I've got the name wrong.
But this design I've made free, right? People download this and they tip me because you can tip the designer, and they tip you like
amazing.
$2 or $3 or whatever. I've got it up on Fold 3D as well. I'm not selling it. It's like, guys, download it and use it. I don't really care.
Yeah.
I designed it because I was at the time learning to use CAD because I transitioned from one CAD to another CAD platform, and I was learning to do CAD. So I started just designing things that I needed. And then I'm like, okay, the design's there. Let's just put it up.
Yeah. Actually, RJ just mentioned, how about Lego printing? I saw a guy printing Lego, I think, if I'm not mistaken, I think he got into trouble because Lego reached out to him.
Yeah.
And he was like, you can't, but your blocks aren't, you can't, can you license blocks?
Lego does.
I wouldn't be surprised. So, like, why wouldn't you?
So what people, so these guys, so there's a few sites that's been taken down. So you remember the Lego sites, the Lego sets had like a number on it, like 8797 or something, right? And that was like a little quad bike from 1993 Lego Technique.
Yeah.
And if you search that on the site, then that site would have that model. Then it had all the downloadable models to say print 15 of these, 20 of these, one of these, whatever.
My God, that's
and then
amazing.
You could 3D print it. So what some guys started doing is they took the cheap Lego sets, not like the complex Lego Technique with all the moving parts, like the cheaper little shitty ones, like a little go-kart or something, and then they blew it up like, I don't know, 1:20 ratio or something, so that it becomes life size.
Yeah.
And then they built like this life-size looking Lego Technique. There's a guy on YouTube that does it.
Because what I saw recently was they took I saw a guy make a Darth Vader, like a Lego Darth Vader, but it was like, it was, I'd probably say about 40 centimeters or 50 centimeters high. It's this massive thing and it looks so fucking rad. Yeah, about that size. That's fucking awesome.
This is one set. So look at what this guy.
So he just printed that.
Yeah. So look at how big this.
Oh my God, that's amazing.
Right, he just scaled all the parts.
That's insane. That is so kiff.
Yeah.
Oh my God, that's insane.
Yeah. So the whole reason why I bought my 3D printer, let me quickly see if it's still here. How do I get to my...
How much was your 3D printer, by the way?
Yeah, what is the price of the 3D printer? Because I
want to get into 3D printing and I want a good one, but obviously not professional, just for
for funsies.
Yeah, well, making shit around.
Yeah, you want to make stuff.
What I can do.
Are those patronen?
So let's talk about this quickly, then we'll go to the 3D printing one. So this is why I bought my 3D printer, right? So
for patronen.
In reloading,
It's what you call below in Afrikaans, patroon.
Patroon.
I know this.
Cools.
Patroon. Cools.
So this was my use case for if this thing loads.
Yeah, it's not very accessible. It seems like it seems pricey, you know. But I mean, what is the 3D? What's the starting vibe for a good sort of 3D printer?
I would say probably 10,000 rand, somewhere there.
And that's entry level. That's the entry level,
rand.
or that's like
no, it's not quite entry level. It would be a little bit above entry level.
But it's like this could kind of do everything that you needed to do.
Yeah. Now here's the challenge, though, right?
Yeah.
Do you want to spend time, effort, blood, sweat, and tears trying to fine-tune that printer to get to the point of it actually where you just click print and it goes?
Yeah.
Or do you spend 20,000 rand on a printer and the printer just has all the bells and whistles in terms of like making it print smooth, whatever,
that's also
right?
True, yeah.
So that's where your mileage starts varying with how much you pay for a printer. This is not really I don't know why that one went down. So a bullet feeder, let's actually do this.
A patroon
so
feeder.
when you reload, let's go to like this picture, right?
Yeah.
This looks so this thing, can we not
bullet feeder?
So
it just it feeds it into what?
Right?
Yeah.
So if you look, there's bullets in here, right?
Yeah,
when you pull this lever, it's almost like in the casino, right? Inside here
bullets,
is casings, and inside here is bullets, the tips, right?
Yeah. So this is to assemble them.
All of these things goes into the little thing, and when you pull that thing, it has like a mechanical action that kind of like does a bunch of stuff, right?
Yeah, it puts it together.
Bullet feeders by default only ships with the big case collator. It doesn't always ship with a actual bullet feeder, right? Yeah. This bullet feeder, not this specific one, bullet feeders at the time, so this was like 2015, right? Was between 11 and 13,000 rand for a bullet feeder.
And it's just a piece of plastic.
And people were making bullet feeders, like I was watching YouTube videos. People were building bullet feeders out of 25 or 20 liter paint cans that they would like chop off or make little wooden shell plates for it. Whatever shell plate is this little thing.
Yeah.
So you get different calibers, so different little shell plates. It has like a little like these little indents in it, right? So anyway, I'm like, no, I can design this thing myself
to fit onto the thing that you have.
To fit on my bullet on my
That's
press.
Insane.
And then I will buy a 3D printer. And my use case at the time was the 3D printer, but this is 10 years ago, right? My 3D printer cost 6,500 rand. And the bullet feeder with all my R&D, everything to get it working was about 1,000 rand. Okay, so for 7,500 rand, I got a bullet feeder.
And the real thing would have cost you to buy it.
Would cost me like 11 or 13,000 rand, and then I had a printer afterwards. And then subsequent to that, I sold a bullet feeder for 4 grand.
That's
to
insane.
make 2,000 rand profit on it. So and essentially all it did is, right, so this was the first prototype I built. So you just put the bullet tips inside there.
Yeah.
Right? And then when you spin it, you'll start seeing now what's going to happen.
Oh, it slots. Oh, it slots in. Yeah.
When the bullet's wrong way around, okay, it's going to flip it over. Do you see it flips it over?
Oh,
the next one stands still. So the next one would then stand still. And then it has a tube at the bottom. So the bullets just needs to face right way up because it needs to put the bottom end into the casing. So it flips it, right? So you see what it was doing. So see those slide past. This one will flip. Slide past, flip.
There we go.
What I built, dude. That's what I built. This was my 3D printer's use case.
Yeah. And it paid for itself.
Yeah.
That's amazing. So now, like on a hypothetical, for example, like I want to try and if say for example you're buying a 3D printer instead of would it be cheaper to buy a 3D printer and print your Lego at the exact same size as opposed to buying Lego because Lego is quite expensive? Hypothetically.
No. You
Is
have
it
to
would
keep
be
your
like
time. You have to keep your time in you have to include your time in that. Printing like a whole bunch of small parts.
will takes quite long.
You would need to invest in tons of filament. So let me show you. Filament comes in rolls of 1 or 5 kgs.
I think it's still worth it though, hey? FBI, what is Whistler up to?
So, at Grok, what is Whistler doing? So, filament. This is pink filament.
Why do you
So
have
this
pink
comes in
filament?
like a 1 kg roll.
Are you making a pink xenomorph for Ronaldo?
Yes, little girls in them. So then there's different filaments. So you would probably want to buy like PLA or PG or something for that, and then you need to have like 101 colors.
Oh shit! Okay, because
so-
obviously you need to. So it would actually cost. But I mean, like, does you wait? So your printer, standard 3D printer at about 10K. How many rolls of filament? Does it take one roll of filament? You got to swap out colors every time.
No, so this is the printer that I've got.
Just tell me when you're ready, and I'll bring it up.
You can bring it up. So I've got this one. So this one, is the standard
two
printer.
rolls. Okay.
Right? It can take 2 rolls, but I've
Black and the
got,
color.
Well, any color really.
Oh, so you
I've
can do
got
like you can do
something-
white and red or what the fuck ever.
Yeah. So I've got this attachment on mine. It's called an MMU, or a multi-material unit.
Yeah.
So-
What does that do?
That fits on top. Why is this page not working? That fits on top of the printer. I'm gonna actually. Why does it not show? So,
Cheers, Carl. Have a kiff weekend, homie.
Doesn't matter. The one's just assembled.
Apparently, Pete. Apparently, I heard like people with ADHD absolutely love 3D printers. I've seen a lot of ADHD videos and people 3D printing, and apparently the two just go together like a.
like
on
a
fire.
Zamboni, that cleans the ice on an ice rink.
Yeah.
It's like watching paint dry, yet you're amazed on what a Zamboni
Yeah,
does.
you can't stop watching. It's like
3D
it's like
printing is
trains.
like that.
It's like trains for the Tods. You know, like all the Tods love trains. You know.
So this is the unit that I've got. So this is an add-on to my printer, right?
Yeah.
And it can print 5 rolls, 5 different colors of filament.
So you
that's
can
when you
add-
can start doing stuff like this.
That's fuck. See, like, what?
See, that's kind of what you want. You want the option
Yeah.
to do
Yeah.
different colors, not just one set color.
So it's got this little thing on the side.
Debbie,
and
thank you so much. You absolute
So
star.
how much?
Thank you,
how
man.
much would a setup like if I had to go that route, that 3D printer
Yeah.
with that little attachment? What would it cost me?
About 10, 15?
Excluding-
25,000 rand.
How much?
25,000 rand.
Motherfucker.
Remember, I'm 10 years into this, right? My printer
Okay,
is
yeah,
paid
yeah.
for itself. This is my 3rd printer.
Hectic. But I mean,
Yeah.
it's
My
worth
first
it, right? You can, because I mean, like, dude, I was seeing, for example, here's the thing. I wanted to get, when a while was it in summer, December, just before December, I was having a discussion. I think we still spoke to Ronaldo about it. Getting like one of those portable air cons, and he got one. The thing is amazing. Then I ran into the issue. I think I still spoke to you about this, Darth Sean. I've got burglar bars, and now like the what do you call it?
Hello there.
The portable aircon comes with this hose pipe that has like an outlet, right?
Yeah,
But it
like
doesn't
a
fit.
vent.
And I saw guys, they just print a thing, and it just because all of that stuff, like you could print everything that you have. My this is basically plastic, right? This standing cup. I can print a new one instead of spending 700-800 rand to go buy one. Do you know what I mean? But is it like, and it depends on what material and what filament you have.
How much does the roll of
This
filament
is
cost?
Hello
stupid,
there.
right? It varies. Let's quickly check, and I'm going to show you something that I printed. So,
Yeah.
okay, they don't have the printer that I bought anymore. I bought my first printer from this guy here. So I know the owner of this company. He used to work for Denel, like an engineer for Denel,
hectic.
like many
wow.
years ago. And then he started the 3D printing business from his house. And he's now got like 2 shops running, whatever. Like this guy's had like amazing growth, right? But where's the filament?
Hello there.
Dude, that's amazing. I just want to read this from Melissa. She goes, I saw a 3D printer printed a GoPro mounted thingies at a flea market, and we bought a bath bomb with a 3D toothless dragon on the inside. Also, dude, see, that's the type of stuff.
Yeah.
Like, if you could start like basically just, what's the word again? Just like what's it called?
Fabricate?
You're fabricating whatever the fuck you need. Imagine fabricating your own PC case. Because you don't need to. Like,
there's somebody that made like a cool design where they built this cube case out of parts. So
That's
on
amazing.
average, filament costs between, let's say, 300 and 500 rand, Darth.
Yeah,
Over
what is
500 rand, you're either overpaying because somebody's being a douche, or you're starting to go into like specialized filaments.
oh, okay, so it's like a different.
Filaments, like for example, water soluble filaments. So when you print stuff, you can't print in mid-air, right? So you have to print like what's called supports, like little scaffolding to hold something up. So if you print like a complex thing, let's look like this, for example, right?
Oh, yeah, I've seen the little, like, the sort of, it's got like these little roots.
And they end up breaking
These roots
it
that
off.
people. Yeah, I always see the people breaking the roots off and stuff.
Yeah. So if you have something complicated inside, like think about like this thing.
Good lord, look
This
at
is
that.
like a complicated print that this guy did. No, this is not the right one. This is something else.
I mean, that hand, even
these
that
guys
hand
made
there.
like animatronics ones, but
Holy shit!
if it's complicated like that, what they do with it is you use water soluble supports. So when you're done with a print, you put it in water, and then the support just
Fuck
kind of
off.
like dissolves, right? But
That's amazing.
here's something simple that I did. Like, it's hard to see. Just put me on the screen quickly. So this looks like a pipe. Okay,
Yeah.
you see, like,
What is that?
you can see.
Yeah.
It's a scoop for when you want to scoop protein powder or whatever out of a little scoop, and then you need to put
Oh,
a small
sorry.
bottle like this,
Sorry.
right? And you want to put your I don't have it here, but like like your amino acid powder or whatever.
Yeah. You want to put
a
like
little bit
some,
in this,
and then you just
how
turn
do
it
you
upside.
get it
Fuck, that's
into this
insane.
small hole? So then you like dip it in here, and then
What?
goes up the
Dude,
back.
think of all the cuck that you could go buy at the plastic pack and places like that.
but
You don't have
that's
to
what
buy
I'm
that anymore.
saying. I would just like I'd rather just how much? Okay, so how much out of
And
out
I
of, like, a
designed
1
this in
kg?
like 15 minutes.
Fuck, that's insane.
Out of
Sorry,
a
Garth?
kg of filament.
Yeah, like how much can you print?
produce? What can
like
you...
that thing, like the thing in your hand. How much?
Yeah,
how
let's
much?
go
How much
back
of
to
So
your?
you guys have seen this, right?
Yeah, it's like
Probably
a little
the
like an
single
iPad.
item I've printed the most of. I've printed over 1,000 of these things.
Okay, and how much
that?
filament
Okay.
is? It's
I think
right,
I can
right.
yeah.
print like 60 of this stuff on a roll. Okay, so let me. I mean,
that's insane.
I don't
It's
mind telling
basically
people, so-
yeah, but here's the thing: is basically what we started to have is we've got like Iron Man 1 where he tells fucking Jarvis fabricate the suit. That's that. We're there now, right? Like, and it's also like, I mean, you say you've been doing this for 10 years. The prices of all the stuff has slowly gone lower and lower and lower, right? It's getting more. It's getting a little bit cheaper
it's
as
kind
it
of
goes.
like flatlined because printers now. The only way printers become better is because they become smarter.
Yeah.
And by smarter, I mean picking up crash detection. Like my printer, for example's got blackout protection. So if the power would trip, okay,
it saves where it
printer
is.
has like a small little battery in it that does. It literally lasts 5 seconds, and in that 5 seconds, it does like 2 or 3 things. It moves the head out the way. It very quickly retracts the filament, and it saves its last known position to the SD card.
Yeah.
So when you
awesome.
fire it up, the printer knows,
knows-
I was in
okay.
panic mode. So this is what's happened. This is where I last was. And then it will
carry
prime
on.
itself again and it would carry on, right? So
Yeah.
something that I wanted to mention. So, for example, right?
This is so kef. I'm so into this now.
One of these things, I think, costs me about 11 Rand to print. Okay.
Wait, hold on.
For 30.
Hold on. I'm gonna go see quickly. Take a cock.
So.
What's it? Just a what's it called? A
cell phone stand.
Cell phone stand.
This became a tech talk. Like
no, but it's just I just love how it goes to wherever cell phone. Here we go. This is a metal one. Okay, this is 99 Rand. That's a metal one, but I mean, like here's a plastic one. 99 Rand, 105 Rand. Another one, 99 Rand, 200 Rand.
$30. So you're still selling it
99 Rand.
Somewhere else.
So
but you're making
the thing, right? A roll of filament costs me 300 Rand. 60 of those things at 300 to 1,800, but it does keep my printer busy for a few hours. So you have to keep that in mind.
Electricity as well. Yeah.
So it's not just about. I used to have a little spreadsheet how I calculated it. Probably you can now do it better with AI, but you need to look at three things. You need to look at the complexity of what you're printing, because that uses filament and sometimes has waste, and it adds time. And that's how you have to look at, like, how long do you keep your printer busy. And then you just need to make sure that you have, because your printer does wear and tear in a sense that...
Yeah, of course. It can only print X.
Or whatever. But it's not like...
Of course.
Like, it's not like it costs you 1,000 or thousands of rands to service your printer every 10,000 prints or something like that. It just sometimes needs a little bit of attention. My previous printers, I've got a Mark 4 now. My Mark 3... I got in, I think, 2018 or 2019, and I sold it like 2 years ago. So my Mark 3 is probably like 5 years old. And I think that thing had something like 600 days of printing on it. So that's how, like, it kept track of like how long it ran. So out of the 5 years that I've had it, it was printing for like 2 years.
Hectic. What is a question? Sloppy Puppy goes, is YubiKey useful? I don't even know what YubiKey is. That's maybe off topic. Maybe if you know, I don't know.
What YubiKey sounds familiar, but now
YubiKey. Sorry, it's off topic. Off topic. But like
no, YubiKey. Oh, the YubiKey with a Y. Because when I read it, I like you talk like YubiKey this little thing. Quickly bring up a screen. What about this?
Is that Sloppy Puppy?
I want to say yes, but probably not for everybody. Like,
what is that? Just to keep your key safe, like a network.
It's almost like a hardware. You know, like you have your offline wallets for crypto and stuff like that.
Yeah.
This is almost like an offline version of adding biometric. So rather than you doing like a push OTP to your phone,
or
you
like
have to have this key in it and then the security. But it's got FIDO security, so these things are very secure. We use them at work, and we use them in certain scenarios as well. But I wouldn't. It's overkill for the majority of people because it's going to be inconvenient, and they wouldn't really understand why the inconvenience. If he asked that, Sloppy Puppy asked that, Sloppy Puppy. And then I saw George's comment to say print Reese's bust. So interestingly,
he's got one already.
The weirdest thing somebody have asked me to print was a mold. This was a gay couple, but like a mold of his partner's part.
Ding dong.
That wasn't the worst question.
What was the worst question?
He said, "Hey, could you resize it?"
Could you resize
smaller or bigger? Did they want to make a mold of it?
So I think you get those silicone molds that people mix and then they put their hands in it and then it then they cast like something inside it.
Of course.
So
some silicone.
I suppose they were doing that.
They were definitely doing that.
I drew a line somewhere in that conversation because that never happened.
Whistler drew his line at Cox.
yeah, that's it. I'm not doing Cox.
There is software out there that you can do scanning and stuff with. It's quite cool on your phone because phones these days have like amazing cameras in them. So you print like a little QR code looking thing that goes on the bottom. It's not a QR code, it's more like a chessboard looking thing, so that the camera has a reference of where it is in space.
Yeah.
Because remember, like if I had to now scan this, right, and you put this thing there, the camera has to have a reference of where it is when you move it around. So
Yeah.
what the camera does is, like, it puts like a little grid dome around the you know, whatever you print, that little chessboard thing, and then whatever you put inside that dome, when you pan with your camera over and around it, it kind of like colors it in because it knows what it sees, you know, on that grid, and then it creates a little image of it. Then you can import that image into your CAD and then clean it up. And
no, dude, I've seen people.
But I mean,
I've seen the most like phenomenal stuff where people print like a thing, and you can buy weights to put it in, so that when you lift the thing up, and then it feels a bit like it's got a bit of weight instead of having a plastic feel. I see like there's just random stuff like a candle holder or a pot plant that screws in, and they put a weight into it so that when you lift it up, it doesn't feel, and then like it stops halfway through. You put the weight in, and then, dude, the stuff is it's next level amazing where we're going with this.
You can embed like nuts or magnets or whatever into.
I've seen people also do the NT. What's it? That little like this. What's that little like a little? It's like a little chip thing.
Oh, the NFC tags.
NFC tags, where they like people make those. Like, dude, the stuff. I mean, what a wonderful, what an insane time to be alive, where you can now do fabrication at home. Like it's
in
insanity,
your backyard, dude. It's
but I mean,
like sci-fi in your backyard.
Yeah, exactly. But I mean, like, so you're saying like what the printers are improving, obviously, as they go along. Like you're getting better and better printers.
Yeah.
You can now start printing with better types of filament. Like, can we do metal yet or not? Or what's the vibe with that?
My printer can't. You need a specific printer for metal, and there's different manufacturing processes for it. And there is a process that literally works like mine, which is additive.
That's insane.
It has like a line of like wire, and then it has a way of like building it. So yes, possible it exists. It's existed for like the last 5, 6, 7 years commercially. I mean, a lot of these things exist in industrials like space, but I mean commercially, if you had like a couple R100,000, you can buy one of those things for home.
No, it's
print and manufacture stuff. So
I'm super excited for where we're going.
If I wanted to get into this, so you would say what, 25K?
And you got some roll, you got a printer, you can.
Depends on what people want to get into this. Is like for me, I had like I'll try and find some photos of it, but I literally had like a 6,500 rand printer 10 years ago, right? I mean, I'm not saying 6,500 rand is not a lot of money. It was a lot more money 10 years ago than 6,500 rand is now.
Yeah.
Right. So for me, it was like, hey, this bullet feeder needed to work because I needed a bullet feeder, and I'm spending half of that thing's worth now on a 3D printer.
Because the reason I'm asking is, okay, so a lot of times, like we do for real estate, we'll do promotional stuff. So like, you know, a lot of times what we'll do is we'll sell, you know, once you buy a house from us, hypothetically, we'll do a nice gift for you, right? My approach is to change this, is to give you a gift beforehand, before even listing a property. You invite us up to do a valuation, because then you walk away with something small, whether you do a valuation with us or not. So I was always looking to starting off with something small. So we ended up going with, you know, you get those little license discs, those, you know, the freehold license disc. Plastic, you stick it on and you can reuse it as a.
Yeah.
But I was thinking, obviously, there's other stuff you can make, and I thought it would be something nice to do.
Yeah.
You know, you
when you start customing something for somebody, right?
Yeah,
so
nothing massive.
For Women's Day.
Yeah.
A couple of years ago at work, I 3D printed about 400 or 500 of these with our company logo and whatever on it, and then gave it to all the ladies in the building. So obviously, you know how popular you are, though, right? I mean,
something
like for Women's Day, like all the ladies gets one.
Yeah. So I was thinking if you had to invest in, I'm not looking at 3D printing, some of the stuff that you show me, but like, just small little items that. What's that other thing that you did? The little the blicky clippy, or what was it called?
Oh, the blicky flicky.
Blicky fricky.
Yeah.
That's fucking awesome.
There's a Bamboo Lab printer. The Bamboo Lab A1. It is one of their smaller printers. There is the add-on kit to do multicolor, but multicolor does start getting complicated though because of how your design works.
Yeah.
But what I like about the Bamboo Labs is though, for somebody that's not specifically to you, I'm just saying like in general, for somebody that's not overly technical, because my printer, you can buy it in two ways. You can either buy the self-assembled version or you can buy the pre-assembled version, and there's a bit of a price difference.
I'm sorry, I just got to point out, Ghost Stomper has such a nice idea. You 3D print the house they bought and you make a small key ring out of it.
Oh, dude, that's cute. That's very cute.
Obviously, you'd have to have a drone to capture it,
Yeah.
but then 3D print that particular house as a key ring.
Yeah.
I mean, fuck, dude, have you
It's going
seen
to be very
some
small.
of-
No,
have you
yeah, it
seen
will be
some
a
of the
small little
shit?
key ring, but like as a small little item that you, when they buy the house, you hand over the keys and it's got this small little key ring.
Could.
That
So what I would
replicates
do in
the
that
house.
case is, that's where I would go with a resin printer probably.
Yeah.
So a laser printer works different. It prints in a fluid, and then it beams it with lasers, and then it solidifies, and then you get your prints.
Yeah.
That's good for like super high detail prints, but it's not good for mechanical prints. So like the bullet feeder wouldn't work in that example. The bullet feeder is too mechanical, too rigid. So it wouldn't work. But the Bamboo Lab printers, what I like about the Bamboo Labs is they kind of like come 80% assembled. It's kind of like minimal assembly just to get it going. But it's also the simplest printer to use for somebody that maybe doesn't have in general design knowledge or printing or technical knowledge or whatever. It's kind of like a kick and play printer.
Yeah.
So mobile app works great. One of my work colleagues bought that. His daughter's like 11, 12, 13 years old. And she just like hooks up her phone, puts in filament, clicks print, off it goes, and it does its thing, right? So very like that would be my recommendation. I wouldn't necessarily send everybody to go like the route that I went. Because right now, for me, the two nicest printers you can buy is either going to be a Bamboo Labs or a Prusa.
I mean, check this out quickly.
The Bamboo Labs is a very nice printer.
I'm just going to play in the background. Like, look at like a toothpick holder.
Yeah.
I mean, just the little thing. I mean, this is just like you're just scratching the surface when it comes to the stuff.
Yeah.
I mean, look at that. Isn't that just amazing?
Oh my god.
Yeah.
What do I hear?
Now that is a lot of print, right? I mean, that's a lot of work and some of those things, especially the one with all the magnets and whatever, you would need to post work that you have to do in it. So again, for me, all I'm saying is like, if you want to do that to sell it, you have to think about all those things because someone is going to order 100 of them.
What's that noise?
Right. I'm also hearing.
Was that you, Sean?
No, I thought it was Sugar Pop.
No, there's no one here.
Alright.
That's funny. You like voices in the background.
Yes, they are. Can we move on from it?
Oh.
Jesus, fucking
No,
ADHD
just like-
as much.
No, it's just like
your
background
neighbors.
interference. Oh, sorry. Sorry. What was the other thing I wanted to show you? Is this? What do I see now? Like check this cock out, right? Like, bro, here's a dude printing a table.
Yeah.
I mean, this
And
is
you assemble
insane.
it.
The shit that, you could just basically pop it together.
Yeah.
But that's like this is where we go from here. Like this is again scratching the surface. I saw one, which was the one I like. Is like I'm always trying to find this type of stuff that you can't. Like look at this, just useful shit to print at home. Like all this cuck, you can print these things.
Yeah.
Yeah, stuff like that.
Dude,
And
that's
that design
amazing.
is
You know what this shit
probably
costs for?
there, right? It is on
Yeah.
like it's either on Printables or it's on Maker World or it's somewhere, right? Somebody somewhere have designed something, and so long as you just respect their licensing wishes, you're pretty much okay. It's like if I were to print that thing for somebody, right? That little figurine, I would literally charge you my cost price. I'm not making money off
exactly. No, of course,
so that because I feel that's fair because I'm not making money off it. And that's cost price. Sometimes when I'm seeing something, I'm like, hey, this is a cool design. I'll just redesign the thing myself. And then I can do whatever I want with that design.
Yeah.
Make small changes to it and whatever, because then, there's no patent on it or something. And most people just does that. So I just end up redesigning my own thing. That's why I designed that GoPro stand thing, because it's not like there wasn't GoPro things on the internet.
Yeah.
There was. I just thought like, okay, this is a simple thing to kind of like learn CAD. Let's just design this thing.
Yeah.
Because again, like depending what you want to do, if you want to design like, I call it organic things, which is like that other little figurine thing that was there.
Yeah.
That stuff is like hard to design for me. Like I know CR, for example, she's into like the Blender stuff and whatever. She probably knows Blender. Well, she knows Blender. She knows Blender a lot better than me. She'll probably be able to take something like that and make a 3D model of it in Blender, and you can straight up print it, right? I'm more of like a mechanical, functional type of like art person. Like those things I can design again. My mind works like that. My mind's not like I can't do figurine things. I'm sure there's an AI way to do some of these things as well now at the moment, right? But strictly speaking, and again, I don't know how Blender that well, but I'm sure you can make 3D photos of something in Blender and then just size the model and then export it, and then I can straight import it and print it.
No, I think where we're going from here is going to absolutely phenomenal. It's like where we go is just next level. Melissa asked, would you eat 3D printed meat? Never. I don't. I wouldn't eat. I mean, basically, it's just going processed meat.
My problem with 3D printed meat is it's going to have to be processed, right? And I mean, everything processed really isn't good for us.
No, of course, exactly. And what is it made of?
We shouldn't be eating processed stuff. It's nice.
It'll be like fake
like
meat.
My favorite cheese is processed cheese, but I mean,
What? Processed cheese?
I'm teasing. I just know it gets your attention. Because I told you about that shukri board that has to have processed cheese on it. Jeez, you guys
what
are
about
still
like Gouda? Is that foreign to you as well? Gouda, just like straight Gouda.
No, Gouda
is that too much?
Like, I'm a basic person, dude. Gouda, tusses, mozzarella, cheddar.
Tusses.
I like.
Processed. There we go. Exactly, Chantalu. Processed food leads to cancer. I completely agree with you. Oh wait, there was something I wanted to show you guys.
Reese, what time are you coming home? I'm hungry.
Yeah, shame, Reese. He's fucking starving there. But speaking of Reese, she showed me. She sent me a vibe about this great book. I think we should all read. It's one of those like self-help books, and I think it's amazing. So I thought I'd share with the class. It's really a cool book.
I think self-help books are bullshit.
Sorry, you can just sit back from the mic. You can just sit naturally like that and it picks it up. So your book was inspired by the Let Them theory, wasn't it?
If by inspired you mean hated every moment of it, yeah.
Wow, okay. Can you speak to that?
I'm saying the Let Them theory is putting a bitch back by about 90 years. Because we've been training these junior bitches up saying, hey, stand up for yourself. Now this book goes, no, someone's mean to you, let them. Your kids are out of control, let them. At work, they're being suck asses, let them. I'm not about that life.
Wow, fascinating. Now tell us about your book. What is it called?
My book is called Headbutt a Motherfucker in the Mouth.
Yeah. Okay, there is an evocative title, isn't it?
And let is not in there.
No, it's not. Wow. Can I have a little hold of that? There she is. Break down the theory for us. How does it work?
Well, it's quite simple. You're out. You identify a mofo in the wild and you headbutt them right in their stupid mouth.
So give me some examples then of how I could implement the HAMFITM theory in my day-to-day life.
You're in a coffee shop. The person in front of you takes ages to order. There's a queue behind.
Okay.
Right? So now you've identified them. as a mofo. Just pull your head right back and you headbutt them straight in their mouth.
Wow, it's provocative, but yet very simple. This must have taken you quite a long time to write.
Yeah, better part of 3 hours.
3 hours a day. I mean,
No, 3 hours. I mean, the
Total.
back there's 182 pages of photos. Just
so
of
there
all
is.
the motherfuckers that I've headbutted in the mouth.
Can we break down this moment here?
Oh, that's Crystal. That's my neighbour Crystal and her dog Otto.
Oh.
I had to headbutt her in the mouth because she kept putting shitty nappies in my bin. And I think the thing that made me so angry is she doesn't have a kid.
Now, Isla, I obviously didn't want to have to bring this up, but you will be aware, obviously, that the London-based writer Harriet Twipple has made claims that you have stolen her idea from her book, Flick a Bitch on the Tits. Do you want to respond to that?
No, I don't, because I clearly didn't. One is about flicking tits, so it's not the same.
Okay. So you deny that you were inspired.
You and Harriet can eat my asshole.
Well, I'm just starting to feel a lot of aggression coming my way, so I'm just going to wrap us up. It has been another fascinating episode of Optimize Your Life.
Sorry, it was just funny.
That's hilarious.
I thought it was cool.
That's
Thanks,
hilarious.
Reese. That was absolutely amazing. Yeah. Oh, listen. Also, I saw there's a vibe that apparently Recon 1 he's almost at eligibility for being monetized. So if you guys haven't, go watch a couple of his videos. Let's help him get there. He needs 248 hours,
Oh, dude, that's
and
nothing.
then he's monetized.
Wow. In YouTube world, is it nothing though? Because you never know with YouTube.
Yeah, in YouTube world, it depends, man. It's like.
So Reese kept on telling me I need to not switch, but I need to simulcast to YouTube as well.
Yeah, why don't you?
Like
Dude?
when I game stream.
But the only problem is what you know what'll be. So what I did in the beginning was I didn't ask Sean. We didn't really care about the the copyright claim. So I would play whatever music, that type of thing. But as soon as I got monetized, I can't. Obviously, you can't get ad revenue from that. So, close the thing.
So I don't know.
Hold on.
enough
Sorry, guys.
about-
Hold on 1 second. I just got to let the missus in. She's locked outside. I'm back now.
Cool.
I feel like that's your problem, not ours. I don't know why you had to share that.
Why does she not have a key though?
I'm also going. This is where that book can come and play. Flick a bitch on the tits.
Do you want to
Get your key.
headbutt him? Do you want to headbutt Mork?
I do. Yeah.
I want to headbutt Mork.
Like he keeps whenever like there's the slightest inconvenience on my side, he wants to bring it up. But like, that's fine. His bin can come and like upset the whole apple cart there.
Yeah. And like every time he wants to tell us about a TV series or how cock it is or something, I want to headbutt him.
Exactly. Yeah.
Like I want to headbutt
Good.
you
He's gonna
hard
get
that
the
your
book and
cat
apply
falls
it.
off.
Yeah.
Practice
Flick a bitch on
the
the
book.
tits. Yeah.
I want to actually rip you on your beard and headbutt you.
Oh, that's a cuck one. That's a double dingbat. Pull a guy on his beard and then headbutt him.
Yeah.
Yeah, I want to. Like
But I just think,
maximum
but this is,
headbutt power.
I have like I think I should write a book as well because I think this is a very, very indicative of Australians. They just take it too fucking far, right? If you're in a coffee shop and there's a guy just taking too long, I don't know if you should headbutt him. This is why it's a fucking continent full of fucking criminals. That's why.
Did you see the
you can
Australian
see-
one where the guys moved the mountain? Just close my door.
What? Move the mountain? No.
Yeah, there's this Australian one where the guy got upset for moving a mountain or something. Like it was cock funny. I don't know if it's safe for stream though, but
No. No, I just think Australians take it too far. I think like you should because technically just headbutting a motherfucker is kind of like it's assault, right? So you gotta, why don't you bait? They should write a book about baiting a mofo into trying to strike you, which will be easy, especially if they're leftists, right? So like maybe write a book called Baiting a Leftist into a Fight, because that's going to be easy because they do that all the time and they have no idea about like what a fight really is. I love seeing those videos.
Difficult though.
No, it's not. But I mean, you've seen those videos, and this is the problem we had with like the ice raids, where these leftist chicks come out and go like, oh, I'm gonna stop with my body like this ice, like these 4 ice cars. I'm like, no, you're not. It's not gonna happen. But like, it's because they're disconnected from reality. I mean, listen, if you can believe that you can magically become a different sex, like, yeah, that they, I'm sorry, but then you're not really connected to the world. It's a bit crazy.
We're never gonna find that video now of that Aussie.
But that's how it works. As soon as you're looking for the thing, you won't find the thing.
Yeah.
So George said he printed a cup holder. See, it's a little shit like that.
George got a 3D printer, nice.
Just a cute little cup holder.
And that's like on a crutch or something? That's
it's
cool.
like a crutch. Look, all the stuff. I think it's. I'm really happy to. Leaving now. Tata Asis. Bye, these.
Because I'm hungry.
What are you gonna have for lunch?
We're quickly going to. I want to have Burger King again because I want one of those mugs.
I know. My friend keeps phoning me, going like, "Have you found the mug?" But I saw on what's it? Look, let me check right now. We were chatting about the other night.
On Instagram, they showed 800 mugs left.
in South Africa, or just at one place?
Yeah.
Because I was on Uber Eats. Let me just check Uber Eats, and it's 180 rand.
Home, we're doing
no
that.
cup.
We have to.
Burger King.
Yeah, we paid for cups on Uber Eats, and then I don't know if they refunded us because
they
didn't have cups.
We said they did.
They refund
Burger
us.
King.
I do. Then I'm going to do Reese when she gets home. That's what's happening. Also, I'm going to headbutt her. flicker on the boobs. Fuck off. Get yourself a Burger King. I would rather chew a tree outside. Well, just order me Burger King then when you chew a tree outside.
Calm down, Greta.
Yeah.
Calm down. Jeez.
She's vicious, hey?
Yeah.
How dare you?
Yeah.
The
new Burger King, the burger that comes with that meal, the Star Wars meal, that's a nice burger, the black burger.
I've got it here in front of me. Let's see.
Yes, the Mandalorian toy.
So again, look here. So I go to the thing, and it goes required, no mug. So they don't have any mugs. That's stupid.
Dude, how do you launch a campaign like this and not have stuff? Like, I want to complain actually to Burger King. I already WhatsApped them and complained, but I don't think it works.
If you put it publicly on X, like a lot of times, like, I mean, I know I've heard again. I'm not going to say from who, but I've heard that a lot of the brands in South Africa, like there was a brand I won't mention. They got one complaint. And they pulled an ad because of it. One person moaned on Instagram. That's how they when you this counts for every single brand apart from brands like any of the ISPs.
Oh, no, ISPs don't give a shit, dude.
They just don't give a shit about you. But other brands, especially the restaurant brands, especially like the takeaway brands, they are very cognitive of what people, every single comment that have them, there's someone that has read it, they've made a report on it, it's gone to the higher ups every single time. Trust me. You think when you moan, they don't see it. They see it, bro. They see it. You've got the head of marketing going through, he'll go and look at people say on X going and moaning about things. I mean, that was that. Remember, we were talking about the one Checkers ad with the helicopter. We played it one morning. One person moaned that they can't get this. They can't get a helicopter. That they're lying about it, and the South African thingy had it removed. I mean, that's how anal some people are.
Oh, really?
Yeah, no, dude. They're if you want to moan, go moan on X or on Instagram and stuff about.
I can't see the comments. CR said, was the company Viagra?
Is that what you're going to complain about?
Discord, the Mork's Discord.
What did you post in the Discord? Oh, here we go. The meal. Here we go. Got it.
Yeah. Oh gosh. So the ad I saw, the Mandalorian burgers are green. And the Darth Vader burger is black.
So I saw here. So yeah, this is the Mandalorian Galaxy meal, and I don't know if you can see.
Only in theaters, though.
You know what? But actually,
Theaters.
I did want to moan about something. Where is it now? I do have a small little moany thing that I have. Just I saw it last night, and it
Not nice to call your wife that, eh?
No, it wasn't my wife. It was what was I?
Just a small little moany thing.
Just a small moany, like a thing that annoyed me a little bit was. Well, actually, I got a whole bunch of stuff last night I thought I was going to talk about this morning that I'm annoyed with. But there's this new thing that they're doing at the cinemas in America, right? Where they give you like you go to the cinema and you get like this what is it like what was it with Dune? You got the worm popcorn bucket. But that's the thing that they're doing now. They're making these like popcorn buckets for like different sort of little accessories to get people to go to the cinema when the movies are just shit. Oh, here we go. So, for example, they're doing this for what's it? He-Man. Check this out quickly.
The new He-Man's coming out, yeah. Gavin, we're probably gonna just Uber Eats or Mr. Delivery or something. I don't feel like driving now, but yeah, I am hungry. So Risa's gonna have to make it happen when she gets home. It's either that or she's got trouble. What's that? It's a sword, dude.
It's the sword that you can put your drink in. No, it's cool, but the movie so far looks a bit like nah. I don't know if it's going to do well. But that's how you get people to come to think. But that's not all. A Castle Grayskull popcorn bucket. I mean, 3D printer. You can just basically make that at home. Yeah. Sorry.
So the thing with 3D printing is not all filaments are food safe, though, right? So.
Oh, so you have to buy specific food safe filaments.
Food safe filaments, yeah. I printed something for this lady that worked with me. She's her hobby is also to like go to these markets and sell stuff and whatever. I can't remember what she was selling, but anyway, one of the things she had was a what do you call it in English? Spookawesome. What do you call spookawesome in English?
Candy floss. Yeah, candy floss.
She had a candy floss thing. I mean, kids could come and make their own candy floss. So I designed these little scoops for her that would, you can buy like these long little wooden rods, like from Builders and whatever. So I designed a little scoop that you push the wooden rod into, and then you scoop like different colors, because the kids would make like different color candy floss and stuff. So you would scoop it and then pour it into the machine, and then you turn it around and then do it. So I bought specifically for her, because she didn't care about the color, though it's more about the function. I bought food safe filament for her to do that. So yeah, food safe filament just isn't porous. Like some plastics are porous. Like if you use like a cutting board, like sometimes the cutting boards would stain and whatever. So like this filament isn't porous. But it's expensive. It's like R1,000 a roll or something.
So for example, the food safe one is a bit. I was going to ask. It's a bit more expensive. But that's what you can like maybe print your own cup, or like like if you instead of buying a bunch of plastic cups, you can print, Star Wars, whatever you want to.
Let me tell you where the use case for me is really. It's not about replacing the stuff that you can get cheap, like cups and whatever.
It's replacing the stuff that you can't find.
Think about like printing. I wonder if I still have this. I just printed this because it looked cool, right? Like this is a cup holder.
Oh, that is careful.
You could put your cup. Actually, it fits a can, but I mean.
Oh, that's rad.
Put something inside it, right? But now, imagine somebody with like a disability in the sense of like how they hold something.
Hello, Reese. Go to sleep. Just go to sleep.
Where's the Burger King?
Can I at least have my last meal first before you kill me? Please. But like, imagine a kid has like a disability or was born with a disability on how they could hold cups or whatever.
Okay.
You print them like a custom cup that fits their little hand or whatever it is. But in the same sense, though, is take that now up into Africa, right?
Yeah, no, like
imagine a 3D printer that hooks up to the back of your bakkie with like a little solar panel and whatever, and you go and print like splints
Right.
for fingers that's broken, custom little
Right,
things.
I mean, think about
whatever,
yeah,
right?
dude.
What
The
I'm
medical
saying is it's like-
application for like across the application for being able to like just do stuff like that, like fabrication on any level is insane.
Yeah.
It's so amazing
And
where
it's
we
the
headed.
simplest thing to design. If you think about these little splints for your hand,
Yeah.
simplest thing to design, because you design one, you warm it up in hot water and you mold it to fit somebody's
exactly.
exact finger or whatever.
And
kind of
now-
case is.
And the thing is now, due to the fact that everybody has access to it, it's not limited to a few people, their ideas and their ingenuity. The entire world gets to decide
Yeah.
what they think
There's
is
a guy,
cool.
yeah, in our suburb that has a little shop by the spa, like one of the floors, like a big shop, probably like double the size of my room here. And he has this one big printer. I've seen him make videos, makes TikToks of it. I rate the printer is about a meter by a meter in terms of like the build plate size. Like that's how big he can print.
Sure.
Like a meter by a meter. Now you start printing like that furniture picture that you had.
Yeah,
Now
yeah,
you
you
start,
start
printing
printing, like-
furniture in one go. You don't need to make it even assemble.
That's insane. See, that's
But
awesome.
like I've seen people like do cool 3D prints, for example, like kids on little motorbikes and stuff, right? Where the kid starts like racing motorbikes, and their little hands just can't get the brake levers or the clutch levers or
Yeah,
whatever.
yeah.
So they 3D print like custom levers that's specifically for their hands. Dude,
That's insane.
do you know when the fidget spinner craze was here?
Yeah.
I can't even remember how much money I made off that, right?
Why? What to do?
But not much. I mean, like it's in excess of like 10,000 rand. It's like in the 5-figure thing, right? Not like 20,000 rand. All I did, I printed fidget spinners that was this big to fit into a 3-year-old's hand,
Hectic.
because all the fidget spinners was too big for
Too
kids
big,
to
yeah.
play with. And people wanted small fidget spinners for like kids' parties and stuff. So you're like, hey, can you please print me 30 of these, 40 of these, whatever?
amazing.
And I designed it like a small fidget spinner. And then the counterweights on the opposite sides, I used like little 10mm nuts. Because you
That's
know the fidget
insane.
spinners must have the three bearings on the edges and then
Yeah,
the
yeah,
one
yeah.
bearing in the middle. So I just got smaller bearings to hold their little hands. And then I put like little 10mm or 12mm nuts on the sides just to
balance.
have weight on it. It was like printing those things like I couldn't keep up.
Hectic. See, this
You need to appeal to a market for some of that stuff,
bro.
like the thing
Yeah,
with
yeah.
kids, right? So I mean, you appeal to that market at the
But I
time.
mean-
It was the right thing to have.
But also so with stuff like that it's like, I mean, I remember when this, when the drop shipping became it just started, right? This is a couple of years ago now. There was one guy, one of the first guys that made it. And all he did was he went and bought a map of the world, and it had that, that like scratch off stuff that you have for like the lottery cards, the little like
Like where you visited, like I've been here, been there.
and you
been
can
there,
scratch
whatever.
it off. And he basically printed those, and he made $1 million in 1 month. And
Wow.
it cost him, I think it cost him like he bought it in China, had it shipped to Texas, and he sold it on Amazon, and he made $1 million in 1 month from people, and he sold it for
Yeah.
$25. It cost him something like 25 cents.
I'm sure
And that's
somebody's
all he
already
did.
done this, but I would now make a
Yeah.
custom one. I would make a custom one you give to your wife with your little redeems at the back
Yeah.
or something
I
like
mean,
that,
the-
though, right? And do that.
I mean, the
Something
stuff
else
is all
I
of it.
saw.
Yeah.
You want to go for it?
No. I was just gonna say, like, I remember, like, 'cause, I mean, this is the stuff, like, it's just the guy, it's just having a funny idea. I mean, you remember the guy that started the pet rock?
Yes. Yeah.
The guy made he again millionaire overnight. He made a fucking pet rock as a joke, and people started buying the pet rock, and it cost him nothing.
Yeah.
He took a rock and put it in a box and sold it to people, and that was it. And he made millions off of it, bro. It's insane.
So, okay, now I'm going to say something else. So the first thing is short. I saw people creating custom add-on, click-on attachments for drones and stuff as well, like the DJI drone stuff, which was quite cool.
Yeah.
But there's a guy that works with me. Although there's a story, so there's this guy in the US somewhere that made, like, I don't know, in his first month or something, like 500,000 rand printing, or dollars, printing little attachments for Crocs.
Oh,
Like the Croc shoes,
the little, you the little
like
thingies that you get into
booters
it.
and attachments and stuff. So this one guy that
Flair.
worked with me's daughter was printing that stuff at school, and then she would like print like 5 little attachments for the Crocs, and then
And sell it.
sells it for like $50.
That's insane. And people would buy that shit, bro.
Like silly, yeah.
Yeah, dude. The missus got a pair of Crocs, and somehow when she bought it, she got a whole bunch of these little thingies with it. I mean, she was she lost one the one day, and she was literally upset about it. She was like pissed off that she'd lost it. So I'm going like, there's a market for everything, and I mean, this home fabrication. It's like, I mean, this is the beginning of it, right? Imagine in a year's, like 5 years time, 10 years time, it's like, okay, cool. Because the other day I was, what, a few months ago, I think it was last year somewhere, I was going, I really want to upgrade my desk. There's one company in South Africa that does the desk that lifts, but there's one, I think there's 1 or 2 places in South Africa you can buy it, but it's all the exact same size. And then there's dudes in America. I saw this one where it's like, dude, it has everything, all the attachments underneath. You can plug all your cable management, everything. It's got brackets and mounting for add-on stuff. Imagine now, instead of doing that, you can print that at home. You can print like your sort of like steel or whatever it is, aluminium metal case at home. Like, this is the shit we're going to be doing in like 5 years from now. Oh, I need something. You're not going to go bother to go buy it. You can just print it the fucking home. You download the recipe online and you just print it. It's going to be awesome. Imagine printing your own keyboard.
So there's these people. Is my screen?
Yeah, it's full shared. Hold on.
Okay.
This one. Yeah.
So these guys, right? There's different designs of that.
Oh, dude, like even like shit like that.
You print these things like it's 17 centimeters by 17 centimeters, right? I started printing a bunch. I'm going to put that behind my printer. But you literally print these things and then you put the attachment into the wall where it like secures.
That's
and then,
insane.
Like you say, however you want to secure it into the wall.
Yeah.
And then there's all just attachments. Like here's an attachment for like SD cards. There's an attachment for that. It's attachment on attachment on attachment. It's insane.
I'll give you an example. Like that thing that you have in your drawer where your knives go in, right?
Yeah, that little divider. Yeah.
That little divider. I have been to, I don't know, every time we go to like, I don't know, Boulders or any of these places where you could find shit like that, I have the measurements saved on my phone. I always try and look for a place where they've got I can never for the love of me find the exact size that fits, because you'll find one and then it's in the drawer, and because my drawer is big and long, I pull it out, it goes like, and then it's like, it always bumps. And I just want one that fits. And now you can print that. You can build the things that you want. It's absolutely amazing, dude. I mean, look how kiff that is,
dude. Everybody. So this guy that came up with this idea, and he kind of like open sourced it, and then people are just making attachments on attachments. Like, look at how cool that looks, right? It's just this little grid, awesome. Just cool like that. It's minimalistic, whatever.
Yeah. Dude, I saw a guy that does. I saw a guy that made just pot plants. So if you're living in an apartment or something, or you're living in a small place, you want some pot plants. He designed these 3D printed things. You can go online, you can download his recipe, and it slots in. The water catches. You screw the thing out. You put it back in. It's got a whole full. Dude, it's going. That's
very
amazing.
Cool.
I can't even find that shit here. Like, you go to the plant shop and go, "Is this all you have?" And I always see the stuff on like Amazon and stuff like that. And you go like, okay, I can't buy this because the price is X amount. It's so cheap, but if you have to bring it in because of the size, it costs you an arm and a leg.
Yeah.
I mean, look at that. Just like print your own, like the thing at the right angle, the right size, the right specification you want for your laptop.
Yeah. Dude, the possibilities are endless with that, and that's what I love. But I've been thinking about school projects for kids, right?
Yeah.
I mean, dude.
Fuck, I mean, no, it's next level.
Print stuff. It's amazing. Yeah.
No,
I mean, it's pretty cool.
So
I must say, I'm really spoiled having access to a 3D printer.
I mean, like, just even like even like I was trying to find a cable management box thing, There's 4 options I have, and like unless I've got to buy, I've got to order it. Like I've got to take a lot and go cable management, and like the stuff that goes around your cables. There's one thing that they have, and it's that stupid thing with the plastic. It looks like this cheap piece of shit. I want an actual thing, and best to rather 3D print it, or a thing that I can mount under where all my plugs fit. It's like, oh, the sizes, and the thing costs fucking 490 rand. I'm going, but it's not the right size. I want an extra hole in there, and I've got to drill it. I could just 3D print it now if you get a 3D printer. It's nuts, amazing.
Dude, it's insane. My next, I mean, I'd love to go one level up with my printer. The problem is it starts getting exponential now, right? Most of the printers are between 10 and 25,000 rand.
Yeah.
My next upgrade printer is a 75,000 rand printer. That's the
problem. What can it do? Can you show us what it looks like? But I mean, what's the difference with the printer that you want, 75K versus 25? What can you do with the 75K one? Does it print faster? More like you've got more spools at the same time?
So bigger. So 5 2-leads and enclosure.
Fuck, it looks like a fucking engine.
Let's see. 72,000 rand printer. That's the problem.
Oh God.
But so why is it cool?
Yeah.
Let's take the closure off quickly. Why is it cool? The bolt plate is bigger than mine, but the material, the hot end on this one, how the multi-material works is different. So mine can print 5 of the same material, relatively the same material.
Okay.
Whereas this can print 5 different materials. Now let me explain.
Oh, okay. So you can go like a sort of a harder plastic or a different
that uses different heating. Okay. PLA is the easiest plastic to print with.
Yeah.
It's a good starter filament for you to learn printing and whatever. It prints at anything between 190 and 210 degrees. And but it's not a very durable, it can't be in the sun will melt it, whatever though, right? So whereas PG is far better sun resistant, etc. But it prints at 220, 230 degrees, or you get something like ASA or nylon, or there's different filaments though, right? Flexible filament, again, different heating materials. The challenge with my printer is my printer has one hot end, and it reverses the filament that it used out, puts new filament in, then it primes the hot end, so it prints like a little priming pillar on the side, which is like this little scrap pillar that it prints, just so that it primes the old filament out, the new filament in, and it continues your print. So it's a little bit of waste. It's not a lot. It's like a little bit of waste. The challenge is when you start mixing multi-material. You can do it on mine, but it takes a lot of fine-tuning. I 3D printed something for somebody. They drove a Nissan Qashqai, and at the back of the Qashqai, where you open up the boot lid, it's like a little rubber thing that you push, and then it opens up the boot lid, right? That rubber thing wore out, but there's nothing wrong with the switch. But you have to buy the whole ass unit. It was like 7,000 rand. So they took out that little back thing, and then there was this little thing. It's like the size of a matchbox that housed all the electronics, and it housed the rubber thing. So I 3D printed something. They had to glue it in, but I 3D printed something that was PG and flexible filament, so that they could have the flexibleness of like pushing the button, but still seal it and whatever. That was very painful to get it working, but I got it to print all in one go, right? So then you didn't have to glue the flexible bit to the metal, to the plastic, the hard plastic, but they still had to, the hard plastic, I don't think they glue. I think that it actually clicks into like where the Qashqai, where all that stuff sits. But I got it to work. But like in a printer like the one that I showed, the XL, the Prusa XL, each hot end, like the whole hot end assembly docks, and then it takes like a whole new hot end. The hot end is the bit that melts and whatever.
The
so there's no priming, there's no nothing, and each hot end can be a different temperature. So like with hacking and slashing, you can get mine to do it, but it's painful. This works a lot better, and it's a bigger. Like I don't know how big the.
But I mean, you just mentioned like you can do that. Imagine taking out your entire dashboard, like your entire console of your car, 3D printing your own design and sticking that the fuck in. Because you can do that now. You can literally do that now.
You can do that in one go. So on my printer, I did some. So this guy that works with me. He got a Chevy C10. So if you Google it, the Chevy C10, like it's a 67 or a 76 C10. I can't remember the exact one. But he redid it, and he needed a new dash thing for it. So I 3D printed the dash thing in 2 parts, and then they joined it where all the speedos and everything sat, because they shifted the speedos around because they redid all things like different speedos and stuff. So I printed a dash thing for him, and then they cladded it in like leather almost, and like, you know, put leather bits and then put the speedos in. So nobody knows the backside was 3D printed, but that's how we did it. I guess we could have done it in wood, but you don't want a wood insert.
No, of course not. No,
so
dude, it's
3D printed in plastic, and it works perfect.
Absolutely amazing.
Another guy did something for us for a Mini Cooper. So they changed the dials in the Mini Cooper, and they needed like turbo gauges and stuff. So the Mini Cooper has like the big thing in the middle.
Yeah.
Right? And there was like this one little dial. Like, I don't know what is there with the Mini Cooper, but then I 3D printed these little brackets that hung off that thing at the back, and then they put the turbo boost gauges and whatever in it. So a lot of custom design stuff.
Insane.
But I mean,
that's insane. You couldn't
those
do
guys
that
don't
a few
mind
years
paying
ago.
though, right? They don't mind paying for your time, because it's your time as well, right? It takes you 5-6 hours to design something for an hour's printing.
But before that was not even an option. You would have to have some company custom make it with their massive machine. Like they'd have to make a mold for it. Now it's like, no, we don't. Just quickly, just scan it in.
R&D on this is insane. I mean,
dude.
To R&D through something to get to some prototype.
Yeah,
that
dude.
you can then go and make a cast of. I mean, there's so much prototyping you can just do literally with this. It's insane.
Okay, cool. Let's print out 10 different like new PlayStation designs for the case. You can do that. You can go print the PlayStation 5. You can take the thing off and stick your own thing on. You can just scan and you can build your own fucking backplate or front plate for it. It's like it's amazing.
Possibilities are endless.
Yeah. Listen, guys, I have to call it there. I've got to go gooi meats on the braai. I've got the braai I've got to go do.
Yes, 104. PLA and PEGG does complement each other when it comes to mixed material.
Oh, there we go. Awesome. Thanks, guys. Darth Sean, thank you. Whistler, thank you. Chat, thank you so much. Big up to Debbie. And who else was it? Debbie and Melissa for the donos, and to Ghost Stomper. Really appreciate it, guys. And I hope y'all have a fabulous weekend. And listen, catch us on Herman.
Monday,
enjoy the wet and cold weather. I know, I saw it. It was supposed to rain today, but now it's moved into tomorrow. So yes,
we have a bunch of international guests landing tomorrow. They can be glad, because this week was bought. So the week coming now, it's all the big bosses. Everybody's They can be glad they're landing in Joburg and not in Cape Town, dude. I saw Cape Town like 100-kilometer gusts.
Dude, we've got 4 days of like, I saw the thing. It said 100% on each and every day of rain and cold and the low temperatures. So.
Not nice.
Yeah, guys, have an awesome weekend. Thank you so much to everybody, and catch us on Monday night on Ronaldo, 7:00. The super awesome Nameless show will be there. We'll be having a chat with the awesome sexy face Ronaldo Gauss, Renal Dog, as he's known here.
Renal Dog.
But yeah, cool. Thank you, Sean. Thank you, Whistler. Thanks for hanging out and having a kiff chat today. And yeah, we'll see you on Monday. Cheers. Bye. Cheers.